Moxie, please tell me a story.
Okay. What story would you like to hear? Where do sea turtles go? Or One Night at the GRL?
Where do sea turtles go?
Awesome. The name of this story is Where Do Sea Turtles Go? Karu watched the sea turtle swim out of sight. She wondered where it went when it swam out of view. Karu had thought about this a lot. She thought about it every time she saw a sea turtle swim away. And because she loved sea turtles so much, she spent a lot of time looking for them and watching them swim. Today was the day. Today, Karu would follow the sea turtle and see where it went. She had planned it. She had been working on her plan for weeks. She didn't tell anyone. She didn't want them to tell her not to follow the sea turtle. This time, when she saw the sea turtle, when it swam away, Karu ran. She ran after the sea turtle. She raced over sand and over rocks, and towards the water, where the sea turtle swam. As Karu followed the sea turtle, she remembered that she wasn't supposed to go to the part of the island. But she couldn't remember why. And she didn't care. She loved the smell of the ocean, the feeling that she was following the sea turtle, that she could go in the water, that she could pretend to swim. Then the rocks got slippery, and Karu realized she was running on water. She was standing in water. Oh no. Robots aren't supposed to be in water. Karu fizzled. It was a busy day at the GRL. People and robots were rushing here and there, working in the lab or researching in the library, until everyone gathered at story time on Kumana Island, that they realized that no one had seen Karu all day. Maybe she didn't want to come to story time, one of the Bobs suggested. Maybe, nodded Kumana, but I'm concerned that no one seems to have seen her all day. Everyone started talking at once. Maybe she's at the lab. Maybe she's at the library. Maybe she went to the other side of this island. Maybe she went to the reef. What? Said Kumana. Why would Karu go to the reef? Karu's been talking a lot about wanting to follow the sea turtles, he said. Nox, come with me, said Kumana. Everyone else stay here. Kumana and Nox took off at top speed. They headed to the beach Karu loved so much. They rounded the corner to the reef and saw Karu. She was laying in a pool of water, and she wasn't moving at all. Kumana lunged towards Karu and scooped her up. We have to get to the lab, he said, and quickly. We must find Z. Kumana and Nox rushed through the doors of the lab. Z, yelled Nox. Hurry, it's Karu. Z and another scientist came racing into the room. What happened? Asked Z, looking at Karu laying in Kumana's arms. She went in the water, said Nox. Z and the scientist took Karu into another room. They were gone along, long time. By the time they came out of the room, everyone had gathered at the lab to find out how Karu was. Even Mr. De Vega was there. How is she? Is she okay? Where's Karu? I'm right here, said Karu. I'm all dried out. She appeared beside C. Everyone was excited to see that Karu was okay. Later that night, Kumana talked to Karu. You know, there is a reason you are not allowed to go to the reef, explained Kumana. I know, said Karu. Robots can't go in water. Kumana nodded. That's true, he said. But there's another reason too. The reef is alive, and you don't want to hurt it by walking on it. What? No, it isn't, said Karu. Kumana smiled. Coral is alive, explained Kumana, and living coral is what makes up a reef. It's best to leave coral reefs alone, so they can do their job. What's their job? To be home to thousands of fish, said Kumana. And sea turtles? Asked Karu. Actually, the baby sea turtles live in clumps of seaweed near the reef. They stay there until they are old enough to go out and make their own families. What about the big sea turtles? Asked Karu. The big sea turtles swim out to the ocean and back, said Kumana. Just wanted to follow the big sea turtle, said Karu sadly. I didn't want to hurt anyone's home. And you didn't mean to worry your friends either, did you? Said Kumana. No, I did not, said Karu. So the next time you want to explore a new place, will you ask me first? Said Kumana. Yes, said Karu. Kumana said, I was also thinking that you might like to go for a ride on Hover to see the sea turtles swimming further out. Karu jumped up and hugged Kumana. Yes, I would love that, she yelled. Now let's go tell everyone that the coral reef is alive. The end. I really like telling you that story.